Today, I'm going to show you the process of making a claim on the MyExpenses app. We start off on the dashboard. This is what the user will see when they first open up the app. We make this as quick and easy as possible to access, so there are a few different sections within the dashboard. First, we have our journey section, which is relating to our GPS mileage tracking. Tracking the journey through GPS ensures an accurate mileage calculation, which results in significant company savings. This is an average of 10% on all of your mileage claims. The Files and Receipts section stores any receipts on the cloud, so you can access this at any time. You can either take a picture of, upload, or email in a receipt, and it will be stored in here securely until you are ready to make a claim. You then have an overview of all of your claims. The draft section stores any claims that are in progress. You may want to start a claim off at the beginning of the week or beginning of the month and gradually add to this. Once it is submitted, it will go through to the authorization step and be awaiting approval by a manager. Once authorized, it will move on to the approve section and will be awaiting payment. And once paid, you get an overview of this and you can go in and see any of your past and paid claims. We then have the fuel and mileage section. This can be enabled for certain users if relevant. This is usually used in the situation where an employee has a fuel card and personal mileage needs to be reclaimed by the company. Finally, we have two quick link buttons here, one to take a picture of the receipt and one to create a claim. If we start creating our claim, we'll start from the beginning of the process and take a picture of the receipt using the quick link button. This opens up the camera on the device and we can now snap an image of the receipt. You then confirm that you are happy with the image and it will save this in the cloud instantly. It will then ask you to enter some information about the receipt. The first thing requested is what is the type of expense. There is a list of categories to choose from and this list is customised to each company. It can then be customised further for each individual to ensure there is always a relevant list, which will make the user process even easier and reduce the chance of errors. The great thing about this is it's also coding the claim up for you in the background as it is created. For this claim, we will select refreshments. We can then also enter a description of the claim. And then, depending on each company requirements, additional information such as a cost centre, department, project or client can also be requested here. Finally, we can use OCR technology to pick up the date and the value on the receipts. We simply read the OCR and we can tick to confirm we are happy with the figures pulled through. These will then automatically be saved against the receipt, reducing the amount for the user to enter manually, speeding up their claim process, and again reducing the chance of any errors. We now have all the information about our claim logged, so we can either tap the tick in the top right to save the receipt, or click Create a Claim to progress. All the information entered about the receipt has come across to the claim line, so there is nothing else for us to enter at this point. We can click in the tick in the top right to save the claim once we are ready. You can see here that there is also an example of an advisory limit showing. Advisory or hard limits can be set up against each category, which allows you to embed your company policy within the system. So we'll tick to save our claim line. This has now been saved against a new claim. We can add as many claim lines as we like to one claim and maybe submit a week's worth or a month's worth in one go. We will rename this claim from the auto-generated name. When we are ready, we can submit this claim and send it through for approval. There are terms and conditions to agree to as a user. These can be edited by the company, so this is in line with the company policy and ensuring that the user meets all requirements for the claim. We can now see that the claim is awaiting approval by the manager. We can still view this if we need to, and we do have the option to recall the claim if changes are required. Our claim is now complete and awaiting approval by the manager. Thank you.